guys, this is Jordan here coming to you for another kids-oriented workout. Today we're going to focus on a little bit of full body strength exercises. I'm going to try to hit a little bit of each muscle groups, at least the big ones, to get a full body exercise or workout for today. Before we get started, as always, we have to make sure we warm up. So we're warm up today is just a little bit of a couple exercises. The first thing we're going to do is some arm circles, get the upper body warmed up. Bring those hands above the shoulders, nice and straight with those arms. Getting it tight to that chest as you come forward. Open to the shoulders. Bring a couple more forward. All right, coming nice and high above those shoulders. And we'll reverse back. Squeezing the shoulders together and open up the chest. Straighter the arms, the better. Slight bit of elbows is fine. Last one here. Just gonna go in some torso rotations, getting those hips and obliques, a little bit of the core warmed up. So with straight arms right in front of you, pointing those fingers right towards me. Just gonna rotate the hips, following those arms, the hips, that chest following. Right, so I'm not just bringing the arms, the chest is coming as well. All right, try to get those fingers to the hips, each side, back and forth, while the feet stay planted. I'm gonna do two more on each side. And there's the last two. Okay, going into some rotations. We just did our rotation, I say some hip circles. Just make sure the hips are warmed as well. You're just gonna rotate the hips. Big circles, pushing that pelvis forward and that behind and the back side. Really getting nice and wide through the hips. So really extend that hip across that foot as you come into the side. And then we're gonna reverse it back, going the opposite direction. Now you can see those hips getting nice and wide across that foot. Sure the feet stay planted. If you need to be the feet a little bit closer to get a little bit more through that rotation, those circles, feel free to move it. All right, and just I'm gonna get some quads and hamstrings warmed up as well. We're gonna do some lunge pulses. So I'm gonna go side profile for you guys to see. We're gonna get a split stance with knees over our toes, find a comfortable position through our feet. I'm just gonna lunge it down, keeping the chest up. All right, getting that knee almost right to that ground, and then drive it back up. Focus on going slow and controlled, just to get those major muscles in the legs warmed up. Okay, getting that butt down, keep the weight even through the feet. All right, let's do the last one here. And we'll switch it up, opposite foot. Find that good position for you. All right, make sure the knees are in the toes and in line with the hips. Find that balance, knee right to that ground. And once you hear that knee, or feel that knee, sorry, touch that ground, right back up. The slower, the better. That means those muscles are engaged the whole time. You go fast, go too quick. A little bit easier. Last one here. All right, and just a little bit of cardio, get the heart rate up before we get started. Just do some jumping jacks. All right, so 30 seconds here, nice and wide. Make sure the feet stay together. All right, as you land at the same time, right in line with those hips. Okay, so let's go 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. I don't have to go too wide, just want to get the heart rate up before we get started. So 30 seconds. We have about 20 to go. Just make sure you're smooth or even on each side as you kick out. We turn right under those hips at the same time with the feet. Our last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Quick breather, all right? Maintain our breath. We're gonna go to our first circuit. First circuit is a little bit of upper body and lower body. I got 4 exercises for you. The first one is called inchworm. Primarily, mostly upper body. Does have some little bit of lower body as well. We've done plank walkouts before. All right, this is kind of like a plank walkout. So the hands are coming to the feet. Okay, I got a side profile for you guys to see. You'll see why they called inchworms in a second. Your hands are gonna walk out nice and slow into that push-up position. All right, usually we walk the hands back to the feet. This time is the opposite. The feet are coming up to the hands, all right, to make that inchworm motion where the forward goes first and the behind follows the front. So we're walking on our hands slowly. Once we get to that push-up position with our hips in line, all right, we're not dropping the hips. We're slowly on our tippy toes, walking as close as we can to those hands. We're going to stand it up, all right? For my purposes, to make sure you can see me, I'm going to turn around and do it again. All right, you don't want to go fast this. Like I said, the slower the repetitions, the better. Make sure as you're walking in, hands back, or feet back to the hands, you're on those tippy toes. All right, so we're gonna do about 5 more here. Slow and controlled. I'm gonna speed up mine just a little bit so we can make sure to get through all our exercises today. Primarily, speed is not something that is important in our inchworms. Get that butt nice and high, all right? And if you feel like your hips can't go any higher, we can't get the feet to the hands, obviously shorten it up. Everyone's got different range of motions. I'm gonna just do 1 more here so we get into our next exercise. Okay, make sure the hips don't drop. Tippy toes all the way back to the hands. Okay, so those are inchworms. We'll do those 1 more time to make sure we get the form. But our second exercise of this first circuit is a little bit of leg work. Okay, there's a little bit of balance as well. All right, but primarily it's quads and hamstrings. All right, these are called single leg get-ups. Okay, so I have 1 leg in front of me. This is where all my weight is going to go as I'm going to try to stand up. All right, and keeping the weight on the opposite foot. Okay, so this is kind of like a lunge movement. Our chest is high, all right, our knees are in line with the hips. All I'm gonna do is drive it up, then slowly sit it back down. Okay, taking a break here. Knees not gonna move inside or outside. Stay in line with the hip, right over that toe. Drive, all right, a little pressure is obviously gonna be in that backside. All right, primarily it's that front leg. Nice big squeeze and drive into the quad. Okay, it's okay to come down a little bit faster than usual. We still don't want to drop too quick. Keep that quad engaged the whole round. All right, bring that toe down in the back, then the knee, then drive back to the quad. Switching it up. Take a seat to make sure I'm in line. Chest is up, knees in line with the toes. Drive to the quad. Balance I have to focus on a little bit more on the left side. Usually for everyone, some people it's the opposite. Usually it's that left leg. Driving, all right, trying to keep as much weight on the left side so it's doing all the work just on itself. Keeping that toe up if I can, or at least for as long as I can. All right, so last one there. All right, guys, back to some little bit of upper body. We'll throw a little core workout. We'll do some plank kickouts. All right, this is a push-up position. Once again, I'm gonna come so you can see me this way, a little bit easier. So that push-up position again, we're gonna hold to start, and 1 at a time, we're just gonna bring our toe out. All right, nice tight squeeze that stomach as the legs extended, and the replace. And nice and wide, if we can, make it a little bit tougher. As the leg kicks out, all right, the toe is gonna stay up. This way I have to squeeze even tighter with that stomach so those hips don't fall. There's not too much movement through the chest. You could always start like this, okay? And then as we get tired, bringing that toe back down. The less weight you have through that outside toe, the better. Let's do about 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we got 1 more exercise coming up in this circuit. It's a little bit of cardio, so it's fast-paced. Like I said, it's focusing on power and strengthening the legs as well. So it's a little bit of double touch power squat, double touch. So what you're gonna do is a little baby squat to start, all right? Feet are starting together, all right? Into a little bit of a short margin, all right? Bring it back together. Then we go into a wide squat, power squat. Nice deep squat. Turn to start, baby, deep, baby, deep. All right, each time as I'm landing, even on my baby squat, all right, keep my chest up. The butt's getting low, not as low as the power squat. And make sure when we land, our feet are even, okay? Even distribution through your legs as you're squatting down. And even when I'm landing inside, at the same time as well. Okay, let's go about 25 more seconds. We're gonna go baby, inside, outside. Baby, deep. Okay, so that's gonna get the heart rate up as well. We're also getting those deep squats in there. About 5 seconds to go. I'm gonna do 1 more. All right, double touch power squats. If you guys got some water, now it's a good time. Take a sip of that. I'm gonna, as always, if you need an extra break, hit that pause button, okay? If you wanna challenge yourself, hit that pause button, do it for longer than I am. All right, then hit play again, jump right back in. Okay, so we're gonna start right back at that top into our inchworms. I'm gonna do 6. So I can go into our next exercises as well. All right, a little bit quicker than we should. Hips up, stick on the toes so those calves get involved as well. No drop to the hips. As far as I can, as close as I can to those hands. Extend as far as you can. Make sure the hands are under the chest as you walk those feet in. No strain through the shoulders, no drop. There's 4, let's do 2 more. And our last one. All right, guys, right into our get-ups. Let's take a seat, one leg in front. All right, get that chest up, knee in line with that toe, point that toe forward, all the way for that front leg, so right side for me. Minimize the touch in that back side. Then a slow sit, drive. Focus on that balance as well. That center of gravity. All right, and we want to, as long as we can, on that one side. Last 2. We got 1 more. All right, let's switch it up on the left side. Last round of get-ups. Drive, slow sit. That back toe will hit first, and then we control down to the knee. Slower the better. All right, try not to push from the back leg at all. Obviously, you'll push a little bit. Last one coming up. Okay, back to our kickouts. That push-up position, let's get ready. Minimize that touch. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna start with keeping that toe up. If you can keep it up the whole round, it's great. Farther out, the better. Keep it tight to that stomach, so we're not dropping the hips. What do we mean by that? A lot of times when people do these, you're coming here, you wanna keep it tight to that stomach, so there's no movement from the hips to the shoulders. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, 10 seconds. We're gonna get a break out of this. 5, double touch squats. 3, 2, and 1. So baby, deep squat, baby, deep squat. Okay, so you can always make your little bit of a squat, your baby one a little bit deeper if you need to. You want to challenge yourself, or you can just do a little bit of a jack. Baby, deep. Here's my last one coming up. All right, guys, break time. 1 more sip of water. All right, we're gonna go right to the ground. Good think about these next exercises. We're doing all core stuff. All right, a lot of times people focus on core, they're going stomach, worry about abs, not realizing that backside and those actual sides are part of your core as well. Your obliques, your lower back, your glutes. All right, just as important as stabilization of that stomach is in that backside and the hips. All right, so we're gonna come to the side profile for you, just for you to see me to start. So hands and knees. We're gonna focus on hip strengthening, a little bit of mobility as well. We got 3 movements, okay? One is just the opposite direction. The first one's a single leg lift. So that knee's gonna come in front of you a little bit, and then extend back with that straight leg. Okay, get it nice and high. All right, and when I focus on not bending that knee, bringing that heel towards you. Extend it towards the ceiling. Slight bend in, then extend behind. Nice hip strengthening that lower back as well. Let's do 2 more. Last one. All right, I'm going left side. Switch up feet, knee in, straight leg back. All right, find the spot you think is your farthest part of your range and try to hit that as much as you can. Last two. And one more. All right, so those are single leg extensions. Now we're gonna go some hip circles as well. All right, I'm coming front profile for you guys to see me here. All you're gonna do is bring your hip out and then bring that knee in to that front elbow. All right, keep that knee bent in that same position each time. Get nice and wide on that outside and bring it up to the knee. See me this way. All right, so let's do two more on this side. And all we're gonna do now is reverse it. So instead of coming from the hips and going forward, we're going forward and then reversing behind. Knee stays in that position. Last two. Good. Very good glute strengthening as well. Switch to the opposite side. All right. I got my circles coming up to the elbow first. Two. Last one, and I'll reverse it. Elbow first, and then reversing back. All right, not too much movement from that upper body. Just that hip. Last one here. All right, guys, our last exercise we got for today, all right, is that core that everyone thinks about. Those abs are in front of that six-pack area. We'll do some plank walkouts. So back to our push-up position. All right, the idea of this is you're gonna walk your hands out in front of you, hence plank walkouts. The farther the hands are out in front of you, the harder it's gonna be, is because you have less weight to hold you up, okay? All you have is ab work. The farther your hands walk out, the more the abs have to do to hold you up. All right, so in push-up position, okay, we're gonna take some hands in front of us, a little bit of baby walk. All right, this is as far as you can hold, all right, for 15 to 20 seconds. All right, that is good, okay? If you wanna make it a little bit harder, we walk the hands out so we're nice and straight, or as far as we can, okay? The farther they go out, the more the abs have to do to hold you up. Okay, so we're gonna go for 30 seconds. If you're going to go 15, take a 5-second break, and always jump back on for 10. You don't have to hold for 30 seconds, all right? Especially if you're focusing on pushing yourself to the point where you're gonna hurt yourself, all right? Especially when those arms are extended in front of you. All right, so I'm gonna just go to here, we're just gonna hold. Like I said, you wanna make sure the hands are the same distance from your shoulders to the hands, so we don't have one hand in front of the other. Keep it tight to that stomach. Let's not drop the hips. Keep it straight from shoulders to heels. We got 10 seconds coming up. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Just focus on maintaining that position. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, we got one more round through. We got straight leg extensions back at that top. So we're back at our all knees and hands, our forward position. So that straight leg. Keep that knee bent as you come in, and then stand it back straight. Lower back and glute. Last two. All right, and then we got our rolls. Knee out to elbow. Last two here, then we're going to reverse. Now we're coming forward, reverse, and back to that back set. And two again. Good. All right, so left side, a single leg. Again, just stick on the one side there, so I had to switch positions. Knee in, straight leg back. Our last two. All right, back to those rolls. Coming wide up to that elbow first. And try to keep that knee in that position the whole round to the hip. Last one. Gotta find that bounce again. Now up to the knee and reversing back. And two. Last one. All right, into our walkouts. Push-up position. Make sure the hands are in the same position in front of that chest, so we're not uneven. Find a hard position to hold. I'm gonna pick here. If you get tired, you can always walk them in a little bit more into that chest. We got 30 seconds. Focus on maintaining the position. Hands are even, arms are straight. Tight squeeze that stomach, keep the abs engaged. 10 seconds down. And we're halfway. If you want to walk it in, take it a break. Take a little bit of pressure off that stomach, great. If you want to push hands out even farther, challenge yourself. You got 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, that's the exercises for today. Hope you're having another great day. I hope to see you soon at the JCC.